Hello, Greg Johnson here with the Sales Success Series. Today I wanted to kind of send a video out to kick off the quarter. Second half of the year, Q3 ready to start. And I got to thinking, three things I want to talk about today. I'm going to call them my 3 R's, right? First is rethink, reinvent, and respond. First, rethink. I just encourage all of us just to rethink what did we accomplish last quarter? What were our results? If they were great, how do I build upon them? If they were not so great, what will I do different than I did last quarter to make sure that my results work, right? And I would just encourage people, sometimes if to rethink, you need to go back to 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, when you were having a tremendous amount of success here at Hibo, and to re-energize yourself and to get back to that place again where you're a winner and you want to accomplish and you're going to win and you're going to constantly at the top. So, we're constantly need to rethink, what are the things that I do? How did my day-to-day look? What are the things I could change different from what I did last quarter, last year, last month, right? Rethink everything that I've done. And then it comes time to reinvent. So the way we reinvent things is not necessarily starting from scratch. We can reinvent things by just looking to people around us that are successful, right? I see some of the newer reps and some of their time management skills and managing cold call and managing appointment days and managing use of Salesforce to better engineers, like some better results and tracking systems. So start reinventing yourself, saying, hey, maybe picking up stuff from the Sales Success Series, some videos from your local trainers. All the information is available to you. The webinar model, tremendous thing. Like, have I used it in the first quarter? Will I use it in the second quarter? If I, build upon success, rethink where you've been, right? Reinvent with webinars and new models, new things you can do to the business today that you didn't do in the past that are producing for other people, right? And then the third one is, how will you respond, right? We can have all the greatest plans in the world, know everything we did wrong, everything we need to do right. How will I make a difference here today? And I just encourage, I know in a lot of my videos, I say today is the day. Well, today is the day. We only have today. So each day, I just encourage you to get out there and approach this thing all new with your fresh ideas, react, respond quickly, right? So rethink, right? Rethink where you were, what you did in the past, reinvent, and then respond, right? One quick tip I'll leave you with. So if you ever looked at any of the motivational speakers, the Tony Robbins of the world, Gary Vee, any person that's out there, they constantly tell us to write down our goals, write down what we want to attain, make them measurable, accountable goals that we can measure and track, right? So I was never one of, it's like 98% of the people in the world do not write goals down. And I have to admit, I was in one of those categories. And a few years ago, I kept thinking to myself, well, if this is so important, why am I avoiding this? So about a year and a half ago, when I was changing one of my Hibo passwords, I changed my password. I'm not going to say what it was, but to something measurable and impactful, for me to measure myself over a short period of time. For you, that could be 3 new sales this week. That could be your password. It could be, best month ever in earnings this year at Hibo. It could be top producer in my crew. It could be whatever it is, and that's your password. But just think about this. So not only are you making commitment, writing it down and typing it in, sometimes there's up to 10, 20, 30 times a day that I have to punch in my password. So think about that. 30 times, 20 times a day, I get to see my goal before me. So to make it measurable and attainable, I know what I'm doing. And if I'm not attaining it, I may feel a little guilty. And if I am attaining it, it's giving me, or if I'm knocking myself toward it or getting closer to it, it helps me feel accomplishment, what makes us a winner. Today is the day. Enjoy the quarter.